а в приміщенні. Діти, що ми робимо, якщо пролунав обстріл? Будь ласка.
Треба сідати під парти.
Добре.
Class 6B at a school on the outskirts of Mariupol in the southeast of Ukraine. Just another Tuesday for the 12-year-olds, reading, writing and a quick run-through of what to do if the shelling was ever to start again.
Діти, увага, обстріл!
This is just a drill for now, but the drills are becoming more regular as talk of a Russian invasion reaches fever pitch. If it happened, a possible point of entry would be from land held by Russian separatists in Donbass, not far from the school. 7 years ago to the day, a barrage of rockets landed all around the building. This community needs no more schooling in what war looks like. 800 miles inland in the capital Kyiv, what's happening in this building is not a drill. The Foreign Office in London decided to start pulling out some of its embassy staff from Ukraine. Officials said it was precautionary and not in response to a specific threat. But nonetheless, about half of the 60 or so embassy staff here will return to Britain. The Americans are doing something similar. Nato is sending additional ships and jets to its deployment in Eastern Europe. The Prime Minister today.
We also need to get over the message that invading Ukraine from a Russian perspective is going to be a painful, violent and bloody business. And I think it's very important that people in Russia understand that this could be a new Chechnya.
A Kremlin spokesperson described language like that as hysterical, but then spoke about the possibility of conflict being higher than before. There's a sense around the school we were at today of powerful players talking war, while they would be the ones on the ground having to live with it, just as they did before. This neighbourhood is called District 5 on the outskirts of Mariupol, about 20 miles from the front line. 7 years ago to the day, rockets rained down on this neighbourhood. 30 people died. Locals called January that year Black January. Back at the school, the women who run it reminisce over hiding with pupils during the shelling 7 years ago. So with talk of war again, what would they do differently if it happened again? Nothing. This is quite a mixed neighbourhood. I just wonder if Russian tanks, God forbid, roll down the street tomorrow, how would this neighbourhood react and how would you react?
Поруч би стояла, залишилися би.
Ми у 15-му році не покинули цю школу і зараз не покинемо.
Тут наші діти,
Тут наші діти, наша сім'я.
Наша сім'я, наша робота. Крім нас ніхто не зробить.
Отак би взялися за руку і стали би перед танками, да?
This is a mixed neighbourhood with a large proportion of ethnic Russians. A large percentage of people here resisted Russian advances last time round. Some did not. But no one we spoke to today wants another front line running through their school. So the memories of conflict really raw still in that neighbourhood, and rightly so. Remember, the conflict started in 2014 between Russian-backed separatists and Ukrainians. It's been rumbling on about 15 miles from where we're standing for the last 7 or 8 years. That place we were in, the school, is called School Number 5. It's in District 5, and on this day, remember, 7 years ago to the day, that neighbourhood was bombarded with rockets, and as we said in the report, 30 people died. Now, when you talk to the friends and family of any of those 30 people, one thing is absolutely clear. Independent of their sort of Russian or Ukrainian cultural leanings, there is absolutely no appetite for war.